kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
Tell me, boy.
Testicles, 1, 2, testicles.
Yes, we back.
What's cracking, everybody? Thank you so fucking much for coming back and joining us on this amazing fucking podcast and adventure alongside the best hoes on the motherfucking planet. Big Tank, salute.
Salute, my brother. How you doing? How you been, big dog?
I'm doing good, dog. Thank you for asking. My name is Trebles Garcia, guys, and fucking welcome back to all of you guys because today we have an amazing fucking show with amazing fucking content for the amazing fucking listeners. That is right. Now, before we jump into anything, I want to fucking give you the opportunity to fucking breathe. Look at yourself in the fucking mirror this beautiful fucking morning and look at yourself and pat yourself on the back and say you are intelligent, you're smart and fucking beautiful, and you will conquer everything. That is right. Meet your fucking goals and wish hard, people. That's right. Oh, wait. Wish hard and meet your goals, or dream hard and meet your goals. That is right. Big Tank, go ahead and please select the randomizing machine and give me the listener of the week.
All right. Mega Mind Guru, let's get this shit. Randomizing machine, do your thing.
Paranoid Radio.
Listen to that, baby. Purr. Big Tank, what do we have today?
Today we got _lone_soldier from Instagram. Salute, brother. This episode goes out to you. Massive shout out.
Lone Soldier from Instagram. Thank you so fucking much for joining the Probe Nation, becoming a prober, liking our shit, enjoying every single fucking episode, and reaching out to us in DMs. This episode definitely goes out to you. Now, Big Tank.
Right.
It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Paranoid Radio. Big Tank, what is happening?
What is happening? You guys know the deal, my people. This is what is happening. I'm gonna give you guys 2 stories, and I want you guys a special 2 cents plus my 2 cents, and we deposit that bitch into the bank of knowledge.
Ooh, the bank of knowledge.
Best believe that, my people. Okay, my people. So let's actually keep it going. And like I've been doing it before, we bringing back a recap. So a couple months ago, I brought in the story where fast food chains are not only going to be greasy, but there's actually a healthy alternative that you're trying to unveil.
Greasy health. Got health, greasy.
Yes, so let's believe it. This is a Subway on steroids, a Whopper grill to the next level, beyond entendre, and they have officially launched in France as a trial run. So right now it's more of a, how would you put it, as a, I guess, a taco truck. You get me?
Okay.
A truck on wheels. That's how they're releasing it. But they're seeing great
I never
numbers.
seen a truck off wheels. Hey, I'll be honest with you, man. If you want to start something vegan, fresh, good, healthy, fucking alternative fast food, you have to start in Europe. They're the most healthiest and well put together, slim fit people that I know.
Yeah, no. Okay. So that's where it all comes from. Okay, so they don't have the best teeth out there, but best believe they eat real healthy. Let's get that straight.
Ooh, that's right.
The way it's progressing as of right now, they give you a total of 9 options. They're still not releasing the name because they want it to be a shock out of nowhere. So they're actually currently doing it like per se underground scene where they're giving out random names to the trucks, but they're all serving pretty much the same thing. Okay. Hashtag go look it up. If you're deep dive in social media over there, if we have anybody over there that could collaborate with us, please let us know. Send us pictures if you guys got it. Let us know, is it actually fast and is it actually good? Because that's the main thing. Why do you think we eat so much junk food? Because it's not as good.
Exactly.
I mean,
it's not as
what do you
expensive.
think? Yeah, no, sorry. Why do you think we don't eat healthy? Because it's not as good and it's not as expensive as how much you're trying to charge you for compared to a $5 meal from any other local fast food chain.
That's right.
So
that's right.
Definitely let us know. On to the next one, my people.
Ooh, that's right.
So there is a new trend that has been going on. I had heard about it before, but what is the quickest way to become a self-made entrepreneur? Believe it or not, It's the cost of vending machines and ATMs.
Become an
Why?
entrepreneur?
To become an entrepreneur with a self-made thousandaire. I'm not gonna tell you a millionaire, but a self-made thousandaire. Best believe the best way is to get into the ATM and vending machine.
Wait, like owning your own chain of ATMs, like on a liquor store and shit?
Yes. So the way it works, this is something I just dove deep into. I really started figuring it out. The machine will run you about $2,000. Okay, you rent it out to the place. Low fare, about, I don't know, $69, $80, depending on whatever it is. And even then, when you go to an ATM that doesn't belong to the person, they charge anywhere from $1.50 to $3 to even $4 I've seen. So the way it works is that they charge the bank the $4, and they're charging $4 for you to use it.
Yeah, a total of $8, exactly.
Total of $8. Those $8 go straight to them. So what it comes down to, the way they broke down the math, for any of these vending machines, whatever it is the amount of work you're doing in it. So in order for you to load up, most of the time it's about anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 what's loaded into an ATM. It'll take you about 30 to 35 minutes to set it up. Sometimes even faster, because maybe you want to print a report, or maybe you don't. How much is being used, how much is not being used. So they actually did the math, and it comes out to, give or take, for the hours that you, not even hours, for the minutes that you work, per money, you're making roughly about $150 per minute.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a very fast growing, and it hits a brick wall after a while. But you need to also choose your right selection. Like, you need to be able to fucking choose the right locations. If the locations are not working under a chain ATM fucking system, leasing system, which they already are existing, they already are implemented, they're already established. But like, if you go to, like, I want to say the high desert, or areas where the ATMs are still not, where they don't even have a card,
low traffic.
Exactly. Where, like, you know, have you ever walked to a fucking store? Even here in LA, sometimes you walk into a fucking store and you can't even card because they don't have the little scan thing, the little fucking chippy. Well, then you have there's an ATM across the street or around the block, or there's an ATM here. That's where the money's at. That's right.
It also happens to be in, I guess, less of your, I guess, known restaurants. I guess your mom and pop shops, your hole in the walls, where they don't take a lot of that. They'll have an ATM right there. So it just makes you wonder if it's a double deal, because when you have an how do you call it? What's it called? The scanner.
Sometimes they charge you a 35-cent fee or a 75-cent fee.
Exactly. So that's through them. Because the bank only charges 25 cents. Whatever they do over that, that's money for them. And that's for them. Convenience for them to use.
For the convenience, exactly. And then you have this fucking weird ass. Sometimes you have the weird ass rule that you have to buy $10 or more, which is not really fucking true. They just want you to buy $10 or more in order to able to do fucking that, to waive that 75-cent fee for using the ATM or the debit card, credit, whatever.
See, exactly. So you just have to, like I said, it's an up and coming trend if you're into that type of thing. If you have, I guess, that type of money to spend to see if it works out for you. If it doesn't, because remember, the money doesn't go anywhere. All you do is pay for the machine and have somewhere to do it. Same thing with vending machines. People buy a lot of vending machines. I was actually looking into it. On OfferUp, they're selling a vending machine for sodas and candy, chips, and all that. Believe it or not, they were selling it for $125, fully working.
And then you fill that shit up with your own merchandise, right? And then you sell
$50. Well, $50, $60.
And then you
just have it out in one place.
You sell the fucking sodas for, like, the small cans for $1, the whatever, like the plastic cans for $1.50, $1.75. Wow! And then you put it in a high traffic area. The thing is, vandalism. People break into that shit. Fool, that you're fucked. There goes your money and your sodas
or whatever it is. Exactly. So I'm not saying this is a get rich scheme and not a harassment scheme,
but it's definitely interesting to look into. Yeah.
If you honestly have that type of bread to change, or if you're looking to do something different with life, this might definitely be a way for you.
Absolutely.
Just an option, my people. You guys know the deal. This was Big Tank with what is happening. And if you guys liked it, cool. If you guys didn't, I really don't care, because these were your 2 stories onto normal scheduled broadcasting.
Now, Big Time, thank you so much for bringing those 2 stories. As always, you're doing an amazing job. That is right. Now, please, dude, before we jump deep into the pool and set the fucking mood for anything, I want to make sure that people know that the next following topic was inspired on true events. Yeah, there might be some deep hole conspiracies that you might not want to believe, But aside from the conspiracies, there's also real stories. Now,
Oh yeah, most definitely. Go check out Disney Plus because we got that Star Wars trivia on lock.
whoa.
Oh, we talking about the other clones,
The
not
other
Clone Wars.
clones.
Star. Oh,
Oh yeah, Clone Wars Z.
I was about to go Lord Sidious on this shit. All right,
No,
never mind.
you gotta go Emperor Palpatine on me, or what?
Well, I'm like, shit. We dropping bombs. I'm like,
I'm
hey,
gonna be honest with you, dog.
I'm
I'll be
gonna
honest.
be honest. I'm like, shit. Let me bring my boy Dead and Alive in, cause shit, that was a fucking
Ooh,
master.
shout
Master
outs
when
to
it comes to
Dead or
that.
Alive. Shout outs,
Best
big
believe
shout
that.
outs. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I honestly think that Palpatine was overrated and he is fucking toxic. But that's not what we're talking about today. That's not what we're talking about today. Today, let me fucking bring in the mood and set the fucking tone. Wait, let me jump in from the deep of the pool and set the fucking mood. We are obsessed. As human beings, dude, we are obsessed with living in a physical, weak, carbon-based life form, to the point of pushing the limits of existence, such as purchasing human sleeves, also known as avatars, through cloning. And there are many patterns of cloning, from embryo cloning, when there's small cells, stem cells copying, and adult cell cloning. Such techniques are used to multiply plants such as hemp, aka marijuana, and psychedelic mushrooms. And others use cloning techniques to assist food shortages around the world, save endangered species, and manufacture special pet breeds. However, you always have those who like to play God and use weak links in the government and government policies to use this science sorcery for nefarious reasons. Welcome to Clone War Z. Clone
Bam, bam,
Wars.
bam.
Now, everybody, I'm gonna give you guys and I'm gonna tip you off with a quick fucking factual shit data that you guys could look up before we jump into any fucking theorizing conspiracies or conspiracies of the mainstream. This is not woke nation. This is real shit. Guys, be aware that your heart and your lungs cost $130,000.
Hey, pretty penny, big
Pretty
dog.
fucking
Pretty
penny. There's
penny.
plenty of money to be made. Kidneys and livers go for 99, almost $100,000. This is just for them to take it out of your body, and then the price of the fucking organ alone. No, they're not they're not charging you if transferring costs. They're not fucking charging you the fucking the labor of taking it out or putting it back into your body. Your eye cornea, yeah, eye cornea, fool. Like your fucking eye cornea, 30,000 fucking dollars. In fact, fucking organ harvesting is such a big market and such a large demand, especially in the US, that China harvests fucking organs from their prisoners. Yeah, not to mention all the kidnapping that the cartels do, human trafficking that happens in Egypt, Ukraine, and Venezuela, just etc. Just just giving you quick fucking factual facts.
It's a fucking lucrative market, to say the least.
Thank you.
Okay. So let's be honest about it. Okay, it's heard of here.
Mhm.
Don't get me wrong.
Mhm.
You will get your stories. A person woke up drunk from a bar,
Mhm.
gash in the thing. But
Mhm.
you hear about it, especially more. Could it be that's more covered up?
Mhm.
Or could it honestly just be that's not as much? Because I think it's more of a cover up, believe it or not.
Honestly, if they would have legalized it and people would go fucking hospital, right? To sell their organs, it'll be a lot more easier. You cut off the middleman, which is the fucking the loose end doctors, the unprofessional, uneducated fucking wannabe doctors that would not only fucking cut you up but also leave you harmed for the rest of your life. And then you would drop down the price of the organs, essentially, and ultimately having these people not to sell their organs. In Bangladesh, fool, and in a lot of parts of Asia, people are selling their organs just to make ends meet. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I get it. Trust me, the struggle is real. Okay, I could definitely see the struggle is real, especially if you have a higher family household.
Mm-hmm.
But how desperate do you have to be to say I'm gonna sell part of myself?
Very fucking desperate, and it's real life events. Now the problem is this, dude. This is where cloning starts coming in. The problem with this is that people, for example, myself, if you have more a rare blood type or a blood disease, some of these organs, when they put them in your body rejects it, and then you have to
Yes.
go through surgery again. So
Yes.
this is where cloning comes in. Now, guys, I used a famous movie with Scarlett Johansson called The Island. Hashtag go look it up, The Island. Hashtag búscalo. It's called The Island. It was done in 2005, but it really predicts and points out how people, rich elites, okay, high-end folks, I'm talking about the 1%, trillionaires, billionaires, high-end
People that you
motherfuckers.
don't see. People
Exactly.
that you don't see.
Even Jeff Bezos could be in the 1%, but you know of this man. I'm talking
Yeah.
about people that you do not know, royals, monarchs, I mean, and other people around the world that have some type of influential power because of the access of money. These people that not only get to the top of the waiting list, but sometimes have their own personal doctors and their own personal cartel friends and connections that pull out these type of procedures, this sorcery science that I want to call cloning. So basically, in the movie, what happens is the celebrities and politicians, they buy a fucking host. They buy a body of them. What they do is they multiply themselves. They keep them in a bag. They keep them in a fucking facility as a clown, as a person that doesn't know anything, completely sedated. They never get used. They never get exposed to any drugs, alcohol, or any fucking sun abuse or ultraviolet or anything. They have perfect condition organs, and then they kill them, they harvest the organs, and they put them into the person that purchased that avatar or that fucking body. Such things that also, people want to go into the conspiracy where they say clones are created to pass consciousness. We are going to touch base on that, but we're touching base on real life factual events first, and then we're going to go into the theorizing, okay? Now, Big Tank, I want you to give me some celebrities that, do touch base on what have not only spoken out, and came out and said about celebrities being clones, but some people that you are speculating that might be cloned.
Okay, so let's start off by some of the most obvious people that they've actually brought up. So first of all, one of the greatest singers, female singers in this generation is Beyonce. There is a massive, heavy speculation that she was actually cloned in the early, 2010s. In the early 2010s, right before the whole entering of Jay-Z and everything, because there is also speculation of Jay-Z. Because if you haven't noticed, ever since Jay-Z and Kanye teamed up, they've both gone differently. Which also leads to another one, that it's Jay-Z, Kanye, and Rihanna when they created that whole, what was it? The
Rockefeller?
Well, no, not Rockefeller. They are Rockefeller, but no. What did they call themselves? I forgot their group, because for a quick point, they were all really, really close.
Yeah, they keep recreating who they are in order to stay relevant, correct?
Yes, exactly. But it's almost like a touchline, and I don't want to say it, but it sort of seems like Jay-Z's at the center of all this, believe it or not.
I truly believe you. I know he's in one of the higher up in masonry, Freemasonry and shit. But like, again, to even back you up on some of the same famous celebrities, Eminem is one of those dudes that has a different bone structure, even his cheekbones. Joe Biden, the way he smiles now, it's awkward. It's an awkward smile. He looks like he's fucking.
Bro, you want to go into transformation? Talk about Gucci Mane.
Yeah, another dude. He smiles more.
180. Yeah,
absolutely. And I'm gonna give you guys a quick one that probably you guys didn't know about. In the 1990s, Michael Jackson was fucking filming for a Pepsi commercial at one of his concerts, and he burned himself. He burned his hair off. He burned his face, and he was completely destroyed. There is a big theory that Michael Jackson died. Real Michael Jackson, brown Michael. Everybody loved Michael. Died. Okay. And then they used the clone because he was so relevant at the time. He was so hot. They couldn't just let this fucking money bag go to waste. You have to understand that some of these record companies invest in you so deep that you'll never finish paying them off. You're a slave for them. It's another type of slavery. Just like the NBA, all this black nobility shit, all right? This is reality shit, dog. So it's just another type of slave. He was black, just FYI. The point is that Michael Jackson, after he got burned and he got destroyed at that Pepsi commercial, hashtag look it up, there is speculation that then that's when his clone came out, and with to go through so much surgery because parts of his body were falling apart, because clones do age faster. Cloned cells age faster than the original cells because they're an exact copy of you. It's not because both of you are existing in the same parallel universe. No, it's because it's not an original copy of you. Have you ever gone to the copy machine grabbed it, right? Paper, and then try to make a copy, and then this copy looks a little, it's exact the same copy, but it looks a little different. The ink, the letters are a little faded,
Yes.
something's off, or something comes up a little crooked. Yeah, that's exactly the imprint on you on that person. It's a little crooked, and that's why you fall apart and age faster.
Okay. So another one that actually owed a lot to society, and this one is actually pretty young, is the whole Miley Cyrus deal. You have to remember, Miley Cyrus became this huge deal when she appeared for what, Hannah Montana?
Yeah.
There is a lot of speculation that that's one of the ones that basically, how would I put it, cloning went haywire when they just weren't the same. So it actually dives a bit into the whole idea of her once she stopped doing the commercial of Hannah Montana, because she actually doesn't even stay in touch with none of her old co-hosts. Yeah, is there bad blood sometimes between TV shows? Yes, 110%.
Of course,
Don't get me wrong, 110% there always is. But there's actually statements from her previous host on the show saying that she changed. That's the reason they had to actually get out of it. That's the reason they cut it off. It wasn't because she was progressing in music, like everybody like say how she found herself, she became her own person. You have to remember, there was like a transition gone crazy period as soon as she came in, where she was just doing all these explicit things to quote unquote chase the clout. But what if it wasn't that? What if it was the reprogramming of the clone?
Or the transferring of essence.
Yes.
Yeah. Now check this out. Now there's a couple clone theories why clones exist. Now before I even touch that, I'm going to let you guys know there is a rapper called Kid Buu. Yeah. Kidbuu. Kid Buu is a dude that openly talks about him escaping the lab, and he's second generation cloned. He's not only a clone, but he also has a twin brother. They're not twin. They're not like identical twins. What's the other kind of twin that there exists? There's for the fertile twins. I forgot what it was. Okay, anyway, okay. The point is that
when they're basically
not in the same bag.
It'd be cuates.
Cuates. Yeah. Kind of like my brothers are. They're actually identical. Well, the point.
Ellos son gemelos. The other one would be cuates.
Yeah, exactly. So Kid Buu actually comes out and says that he is second generation clone, and on top of that, he also has a twin brother. And he opens up clearly and tells the people, "Yeah, I'm second generation." He is very, very educated. He knows how to use the word. He's all tatted, all fucked up, and you'll think that this guy's a fucking nobody or no gooder, right? No, he's nothing, right? He's a scum of the earth, but he's actually very well spoken. And he tells people how he escaped his lab, how he was transferred to for projects and shit, and he was released for specific fucking reasons to meet an agenda. Now, on top of that, people are not only thinking or speculating that clones are being used for nefarious reasons, either to destroy the old person and then create this other puppet that's going to continue on their fucked up legacy and keep on with the agenda of the fucking elites, but also to use as avatar. In the morning, they're sleeves. So essentially what they're talking about is that have you ever heard, I'm going to bring this up. Have you ever heard of cryonics? So what they do is basically they get your body or your fucking head, they fill it up with like special juice, and they fucking freeze you in CO2 until whenever science is ready, they could fucking reanimate your fucking body. So this is really happening already. Cryonic science already exists.
Well, that goes back to the whole Lion King. That's what, in essence, they think Walt Disney's doing right now.
And what Kennedy did to his brother.
Yes.
So somebody also mentioned to me that Kennedy has his brother, the president's Kennedy's fucking brain, his brain or his head, and in captivity or in preservation, to be completely honest. Now, cryonics, they reanimate your body with nanobodies, but the problem is the main point of this is to continue keeping and harvesting your essence, your emotions, all your memories, and who you were in your brain. Kind of like what they did to fucking Hawking. What's his name?
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking. So they're not only doing that, but they're also getting your fucking DNA. Your species, your DNA, right? Who you are, and send it in capsules to the ISS, which is the International Space Station. # look it up. The International Space Station has DNA of the most valuable human beings in history. They have them up there already. I don't know why. Don't ask me why, but they also have plant seeds. case something happens on Earth, we could reanimate Earth with the old school plants that we had and the fucking human beings that made Earth what Earth is now. Now, these things are already being practiced. What makes you think that cloning is not around the corner or already here?
Okay. So the only speculation that I have about Kid Buu is that Kid Trunks just came out, which is another SoundCloud wannabe rapper. And this is no shame. This is no shame. This is me not trying to throw no hate at anybody. But Kid Trunks literally just came out publicly how it's so hard to stay or even become relevant that they have to make up these audacious stories.
Well, that's what they said. They said that Kid Buu was so original that he made his own lane within the rap game, and this is why he was catching popping off.
Yeah. Okay, see, exactly. But Kid Buu actually, I mean, Kid Trunks actually goes into and saying that he had stated a lot of stuff. He never said anything about cloning or anything like that. But he stated how he faked lung cancer, how he faked killing himself.
Oh, get the fuck out.
Yes. So literally, it's... when it comes to all of this, trying to quote unquote make it to be somebody, to be anything in this type of world,
you'll also have those manipulators and liars.
Yeah, you're gonna have that whole people willing to do or say anything to do it. You get me? Hey, I'm pretty sure you'll have motherfuckers. Oh, for example, Logan Paul, when he was just so emphasized on making content that he thought it was okay to go into that one forest in Japan and just show people hanging themselves. You get me? And it wasn't until he realized that content or him just doing him is what got him there. So I'm not debating it or not, but we also have to sort out.
It's about that. Yeah. You have to filter it.
Who's lying?
And then, the only way to do it is become a fucking uneducated fucking doctor to be able to pull out in his genome and say, oh yeah, this guy's a copy. Nicholas Cage. Nicholas Cage is another one of those people that he did National Treasure, all these fucking Illuminati exposing the truth, movies for Disney also. So we're mentioning key names here. On top of that, I'm gonna bring into a closing. And I'm going to mention that in the 90s, there was a research done by the University of, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was the University of California. And what they did was they essentially said that men are they're not needed to be in cycle anymore to reproduce. So basically what they could do, a woman could simply just copy herself and then give birth to herself. You understand what's happening here?
Okay. So
in Jurassic, look, in Jurassic Park, he said, God creates dinosaur, sorry. Okay. God creates dinosaur, right? And then God kills dinosaur. And then God creates man. And then man kills God. Man creates dinosaur eats man, and then women inherit the earth. It's a women's world, bro. Does it make sense?
A little far-fetched, but I do get it. I mean, I get the essence of what you're saying.
Yeah. Basically, like, women have themselves with no fucking semen, bro.
Okay, but it's not unheard of in certain animals. For example, snakes can actually give virgin birth. It's not the same. It's not the same.
I gotta look that up.
When
I know frogs can change. I know frogs can change their sex according to the ecosystem, right?
According to the weather, for example, exactly. Geckos. How do I forget?
That's right.
The geckos.
That's right.
Depending on what temperature it is, it'll actually bounce back. Okay. So, but snakes can actually do this. They don't have a high population rate as a male fertilization. So, for example, if
how the fuck that happens?
Exactly. See, but it is heard of. So, could they be dabbing into that?
Playing God, dude. I'm telling you again, playing God. I understand that some people have fertility problems. There is virtual insemination, surrogate mothers, and then I know there's people that need organs, and you need to donate organs and shit.
Yes.
Dude, I'm not saying this is wrong, but some people could twist this up and make it for nefarious reasons and replicate fucking Hitler or athletes like Jordan and shit, and then manifest or manipulate the numbers in the future. You get what I'm saying, right? Or maybe even now. So it's a wide view of what cloning can be, such as a fucking help for society, but also how it could be doomsday device. You know what I'm saying?
Officially right now, I think it's more of a doomsday device because if it's not accessible to everybody.
Exactly.
You get me?
Absolutely,
They're only letting you clone
if you have
and
the
this
money to clone.
no. And
You
even
got
then,
if
and
you got
even
that
then,
clone money. You got that
if you
clone.
got,
If you
you
got
gotta have that connections. If not, the only thing you can basically clone is your basic animal.
no,
You
if
get me?
you got that clone money,
Keep
dog.
the
I'm
same
saying,
dog.
bro.
Yeah,
If you got that
exactly,
clone,
exactly.
you got that clone money, that monopoly fucking paper money that Biden's printing out like a
Oh.
motherfucker. You got that clone money. That's right. You're not cloning two essence. You're getting a clone with clone money. Get it?
Yo.
Now, Big Time, right before we close, I want to again make sure we send a fucking massive shout outs to JB at the Fail Academy. Check him out. If you're into fucking aliens and to all this fucking disclosure shit that's been happening, reptilians. Oh, aka also, the dinosaur era, reptilian era, bro. I'm just saying, just drawing a little nugget out there. Little nugget. Now, if you guys love all this type of shit, make sure you check him out. JB at the Fail Academy podcast. That is right. Now, Big Tank, let them know where they can find you.
You guys know the deal. This is Big Tank. Catch me at EKNAT626. Once again, EKNAT626. Let me know what you guys are feeling or not. Slide in the DMs if you guys want to get on the show. If you guys want to talk that professional shit talking degree master, that Lord Vader, you guys know the deal. Let me know. Everything goes. It's all for a game and love and war. Best believe that.
Make sure you hit that fucking Master of Disguise up on the fucking quickness and let him know what you think and drop your fucking STDs on him. That is right, guys. Make sure you fucking look it up and hit us up at Paranoid Radio, paranoidradio.com, paranoidradio.com. And do not forget to drop 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts and Spotify for free if you haven't already done so. That helps us reach a higher fucking fan base and helps people enjoy the show as much as we enjoy making it. You can find me at Trebles Garcia, TREBLES Garcia on all social media platforms. Trebles Garcia. Thank you so much for joining us again. Big Tank, thank you, dog. Love you, fool. And catch you guys on next time.
Next time.
Paranoid Radio.